What's going on, Solid Steppers? It's Miss Ward coming to you from South Florida on Sunday morning. Headed to take care of a timer for a customer request. You know how it is. It's very interesting. So I'm going to leave that right there. But I was thinking this morning, I'm blessed to be surrounded by phenomenal people. One of my neighbors is a PR person for a major company, and we were talking this morning. She always stops and hollers at me when she's walking the dogs, and we were just talking about how it is as you start to ascend to what some people may call the top. I just call it next level. I feel like it's so many levels to so many things, and I feel that most people never reach their full potential because they want to hover at the lower levels where they're comfortable. They don't want to push themselves. So we were having that discussion, and I was thinking about the moments I feel like I'm a reluctant entrepreneur. People think that you get up every day and you want to go do this. And the reality, that's where discipline and consistency comes in. Because if you continue to do the same thing over and over and incrementally increase your ability to get to your goals, whatever they may be, that not only change is going to come, but it's going to be permanent transition. And I think that's needed. I watch people go through phases, highs and lows, and I'm very clear about what that feels like because we all have them. It's a very interesting conversation because we were talking about how lonely it is at the top and how you have to be very clear about who's in your circle and why. And can you grow and go next level with these people, or do you need to release them? I think the first person you gotta, as I always deal with, is you. I feel like when you constantly work on becoming the best self and the best person, the best entrepreneur, it affects everything else in your life, from entrepreneur to partner, parent, daughter, sister, brother, whatever it is. It's very, very interesting when you watch things change in life but yet stay the same. Some people are in the same place you saw them 30 years ago. Some people get stuck or have a tragedy or traumatic experience and they never recover. So just remember, the mere fact that you are 6 feet above is a blessing, and that you have an opportunity to make a choice today to not only be better, but to be your best. Be your best. And let that work for you. So I want to expound on the statement, the reluctant entrepreneur. Some people get in business not because they want to, they get in it because they have to. They have no other option. They can't get hired, they don't have opportunities, or they've worked in companies that have basically put a glass ceiling on their ass. The reality is everything is a choice. I was just talking to my neighbor about one of my ex-girlfriends who's VP of a global company. I think this company did maybe like 3.7 billion last year, and she's a VP in a particular group. I just don't want to give out too much info because I ain't gonna put her shit out there like that. But the reality is, I've watched her I've watched her build a multi-million-dollar company. I've watched her sell that company. I've watched her go from position to position and have no loyalty to the company. It is about what her ultimate plan and goal is. I have a lot of respect for her. And I watched her manifest so many things in her life that were remarkable. And this is what I mean about being around great people. I have another young lady, I just sent her an email about how phenomenal she was because, you know, people come in your life to teach you some stuff and you to teach them. And she was telling me how until she met me, she had no idea of what her potential was. Now she's in a position that she would have never dreamed of. And I take no, I take no credit. You know what I'm saying? I just told her what I saw. Because I don't deal with, in the dating world, trust and believe, you better have something going for yourself because it will never happen, not over here. Because the reality is I'm too old for the come up for somebody coming up on me. We're going to come up, we're going to do this thing together. So those of y'all that had an idea, now you know. But the reality is I've watched people grow and continue to grow. And you got to be able to be supportive, whether the relationship or the situation's for you. And that's business and anything else. At the end of the day, if you truly got someone's back, you should be supporting them. And it's irrelevant of the outcome. You just support them from a distance, whatever it is. But the reality is, as a reluctant entrepreneur, there's a price you pay. You're going to be by yourself in some instances. You're going to have to walk down the road. You're going to have to get up and go do a job when you don't feel like it. You're going to have to show up on stage and talk. You're going to have to do some things. You're going to have to continue to show up. And I think if you continue to show up in life and in business, you will always be successful because there's no downside. I was talking to my neighbor and what we were talking about, how in business you can't have no damn emotions because your emotions will get you jacked up. And these are facts. I think a lot of times people get in here, oh, I want to follow my passion. If you can monetize your passion and get paid and support your family and your investments in anything you want to do in your life, more power to you. But the reality is, get your game up. People talk about it, but I document it. People see my journey. And the thing about it is, you guys just see a slither. 99% of the people that think they know Miss Ford have no idea who I am. They might look up to me, and I appreciate that. I ain't throwing no shade. But what I'm saying is that I'm at a point in my life that if I don't push me, it ain't happening. If I don't support me, it ain't happening. If I don't close my ears to everything around me, I cannot allow distractions in my life, because my plate is not only full, but I have yet to even scratch the surface of my potential. Prime example, I don't monetize my channel. I don't advertise. I don't do any of that. All this is organic growth. And I love it because if you ain't down with me, and if you don't respect how I get down, you're not gonna be watching me. But then again, I forgot I got them clowns that be hating on me, but they taking notes. So make sure you got that one. The reality is that you gotta be real clear about what you want and how you want it. And you just gotta go for it, man. And however you go to business, that's your way. Y'all killing me. You can take a blueprint and make it yours. At least you got some idea or some basic structure. But the rest is on you. So like I said, reluctant entrepreneur, pull the trigger or let it go. Peace out.